The Dearborn Heights Library presents 5 to 10 crafting series with Eileen and Venus. I'm Eileen.
And I'm Venus. Crafts are for elementary children, but all ages are welcome.
Every month we will have a craft kit for pickup and, when possible, as a download on our website.
Check our YouTube channel for old and new craft videos. Kits will be available for a limited time for pickup at both branches of the Dearborn Heights Library.
Now, let's get crafting.
We are doing Olympic torch craft. You can pick up one of these craft kits at the Dearborn Heights City Library, or we can do one at home with different things we have at home. I'm going to be doing one from home with what I have. So I have a piece of white paper. If you have something a little heavier than just plain construction paper, that works better, but you can use construction paper. I also have some scraps of red, orange, and yellow. I also have glue, scissors, and on our craft, because we're doing the Olympic one, we've got the little Olympic rings, and they are, the colors for those will be blue, yellow, black, green, and red.
If you have the kit, this is what you should have. Directions, torch template, and a baggie with paper strips. Other items you should have: scissors and glue. Crayons are optional.
So let's get started. Let's move those aside. The first thing we're going to do is make the torch. The easiest way to do that is to make a line across, depending on how big. I usually do about half the page and come straight across. You can use a ruler if you want. And I'm not going to go all the way across. I'm just going to go part way. Put a line down here. Come in about a little, maybe an inch or so. And then we're going to pick a point halfway down here. And we're going to draw a line up to meet that line. So there is our torch. So for our torch, we can do it now or we can do it later. We can actually draw the rings. So we can start off with a blue ring. And the rings intertwine. So this one will start in the middle of that one. And there's the yellow one. And I'll go over it a couple times because yellow is hard to see. And then we have a black one. The black one will start up here. And it'll touch the yellow one. And then we're going to do the green. And the green will be here. And then we're going to have a red one up here. So we've got the different rings going across. So now we can cut that out. Okay, I've got that cut out. Now we need a flame up top. The easiest way to do a flame is to do a half circle. And then when you get up to the top, just sort of make jagged. And if you're a little nervous, that's fine. So there's our flame. We're going to cut that out. You make one that's a little too big, that's all right. We can always cut it down.
Shown.
Okay, I have the flame. That's going to go on top here. But we need to put colors on it. Instead of coloring it, I've got all these colored pieces of paper. What I'm going to do is cut up pieces of it. And you can make little cuts. And we're going to do that with all of them.
Cut the paper strips into pieces. They do not need to be the same style pieces. They can be squares, triangles, and various other shapes.
Okay, you can see I've got all the different colors, and we're going to start gluing those. I'm going to start putting some glue down the bottom. I'll start with some yellow. I'm going to put some glue around that. And then I'm going to go in with some red. Keep adding more glue as I go along. Maybe I need a little more yellow. Just like that. And I'm going to put some orange top of that. And I'll just keep building up so I get all the way up to the top. And you decide what color, how color your flame is. If it's more orange, if it's more red. I'm going to add some yellows in there. And I'm just going to kind of mix up the yellows and the oranges. And I think I need some orange in there. Another red one right in there. I think I might even have a little red over on the edge here. And if you put the, when you put the glue on, you kind of put the pointed edge up towards the top of the flame. There, that looks like the point. Let's find another one that's kind of, oh, here's a red one that's kind of pointed. Put it right here. So let me put a little more glue. And let's see, right here. Let's find an orange one for there. Maybe. Right along here, we'll put some yellow.
Sort the paper pieces by color if you haven't already. Now get the template sheet and find the flame. Glue some yellow pieces at the bottom of the flame. You'll want to go a little higher than I did, and you'll see why soon. Next, add a row of red pieces. Then fill the rest of the flame with some orange and more yellow and red pieces. This is how mine turned out. Now, carefully cut out the flame. It's okay if you went over the line. Cut over the colored paper. Also, cut out the holder, like shown.
Now that we got the flames built, we're going to bring our torch and a lot of glue right along the bottom. And there's our torch. And if you want, you can even take and maybe add a little color to your torch if you want.
Almost done. The last step is to glue the flame to the holder as shown. This is why I mentioned that you'll want to go higher than I did with the yellow, since mine is no longer visible. Hope you had fun! Now, let's see how Miss Eileen's turned out.
Olympic torch with our rings across there. Have fun doing this.
Enjoyed what you saw here?
Subscribe to the Dearborn Heights Library channel on YouTube and be notified when there's a new episode.
Did you know that with your Dearborn Heights Library card, you can borrow ebooks, e-audiobooks, and stream thousands of hours of music and movies? You can download the apps for your device or visit our website on a computer.
Last blurb, we promise. Stay connected with us at dhlibrary.org. That's DHLIBRARY.org, and on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Thanks for tuning in.